Hi, welcome to this Botpress Studio open source platform overview video. I'll be showcasing basically how Botpress looks and works from an interface perspective. Now, once you've downloaded Botpress and logged in for the first time, you will be directed to this landing page. You will find all of the bots on this page right here, and this is also where you will be able to create new bots and manage all of your bots. As you can see, I've already created a bot and I called it Mars Rover Bot, but more on that later. Now on the left hand side, you'll see various icons. This is the main menu of the main landing page, and as you can see, after the bots menu, submenu, there's a second submenu called Logs. Logs is a place to track your activity on Botpress Studio. Everything will be logged in this section. As you can see, everything will appear here. Now, there is a code editor, and this will give you access to all of the details behind your software, behind this software. It allows you to view and customize the code to your liking. After all, Botpress is developer first. And this is why one of the reasons why we've created this section and we've added it to the Botpress Studio software. So customize it how you will. It's here for this reason. Then we have the source control section. This allows you to deploy, manage, and sync your bots between environments such as the development, staging, and production stage of your project. And then there's the server license. This is actually, you need a pro version for this section, as well as for the monitoring section and the alerting section. Now, the thing with these sections is that if you want to know more about them, I recommend you go ahead and contact our sales team. Their information is on our website, and I'll actually even provide more details in the description. And they will assess your needs and let you know if turning to the License Pro version of our Botpress software is the right fit for you or not. Regardless, the next section in this main submenu is the language management section. Now, as you can see, when you install Botpress, it already comes pre-installed with these languages, but you can always go ahead and add another language that you do not see here, and everything will just be indicated over here, and it'll help you better manage the language section of your bots. And then there is the module section. This section actually allows you to further customize Botpress in a way where, for example, I can remove the code editor by clicking here, and then what happens is that if I refresh, the code editor is gone, and if I click back here and refresh, the code editor appears again in the submenu. So it just helps you customize the Botpress Studio to your liking. And next up, we have the production checklist. Now, this section highlights various settings we recommend you use for when you are running Botpress in production. Very straightforward. And as I mentioned, monitoring and learning is part of the pro version. But finally, there is the latest releases section in our main submenu. Now, you'll be able to read all about our latest updates, whether it's the introduction of a new feature or a bug fix. It all appears in this section here. As you can see right now, as of the recording of this video, we are at version 12.26.0, which was published a day ago, but obviously this will keep on being updated as the new versions come out. Now, if we click on the Botpress logo over here, we will be redirected back to the main page, which is the bots section of our software. And next up, I want to show you what it's like to actually create a bot and use the software in details. So, as you can see here, you could go ahead and create a new bot if you wish, or import an existing bot. Say someone hands you a document, you can just click on import and actually attach it over here, and you'll be able to add it to your software. But for now, let's just go ahead and use a bot that I've already created instead of creating a new bot. I called it the Mars rover bot because it helps you call information from NASA's Mars rover API, but I won't get too much into that. What I really want to show you is actually what the code, the Botpress Studio interface looks like. So when you want to create a bot, this will be the main landing page that you'll see. As you can see, there's a lot happening here. It can be very disorienting for the first time using the platform. So I'll go through everything with you. So yeah, first off, as you can see, the main thing in front of our screens is the workflow. Now, this is part of the flow section of this studio, Botpress Studio, and it will allow you to create thinking and transitional systems for your bot. Essentially, this is where you use things like nodes, which is these things, choice elements, API calls, and slot fillers to create the bot you want. So these are all available over here. And say you click on node, you'll be able to add it to your workflow and actually customize it to your liking. Next up, this is probably one of the most important features of Botpress, and it's the natural language understanding feature or submenu. Once you have the skeleton established in your flows section, you are able, you can then go ahead and start making your bot smart through NLU. Essentially, this section will use intent recognition through context detection and slot filling to better understand what the user is asking for. There are dozens, if not hundreds, of ways of saying the same thing, and NLU will help you understand the nuances of what the user is stating in their messages when communicating with your bot. For more information, you can visit our website. We actually have a lot of documentation and detailed information all about NLU and its implications. But essentially, as you could see, we've already created in this Mars rover bot example a few context and, as you could see, a slot detection system over here, and same thing for hello. And the way it works is, say we add more information over here. I'll add here, I'll say here, I'll write how is it going, and what happens is that the bot registers this in its context, and this little button appears at the bottom right corner, and when you click train bot, the bot actually trains its, I guess you could say, its guts, its memory, its brain to identify or recognize that when you write the words how is it going, what you are trying to say is hello. So it'll be able to greet you based on the way you phrase it in the chat. Now, next up, there is the Q&A section. And this is another great tool. It allows you to create specific contexts and answer them yourself. And it's just, it's a more detailed way of interacting with the bot and actually asking very specific questions rather than something more vague that requires the bot to train, such as in the NLU section. Next, there is the libraries section. And in the library, it's an experimental feature, and I don't want to talk too much about it yet. So if you are interested, you can actually go ahead and play with it yourself once you download the software, but you can always refer to our documentation for more details. Next, there is the analytics section, and it shows you all about your bot's metrics, and this is a perfect place for those who want to monitor the bot's usage and everything related to data. We've also implemented the code editor, which was covered in the main menu, but it also appears in the bot builder section for you to customize it to your liking and look at all of the details yourself and see what is contained in your actual bot. Next, there is this section, which is it's a great place for you to interact with your client firsthand. Actually, for those who want to use this bot on their website, for example, and say your user is interacting with your bot on your website, you can use the handoff feature, this right here, to take control of your bot, and it directly communicates with the user on the other side for you. What I'm trying to say is you can have a human communicating with a human, and the bot will actually give you control of its system. And it's perfect for those who want to have that extra edge when implementing bots on their website or any other service they use. Finally, there is the testing. As you can see, I skipped some sections. I will go back to them, but I will highlight the testings section, which actually helps you optimize your bot's behavior through recording that will allow you to see how it interacts when you, the user, inputs its various information in the emulator. So this is a way to where you could create shortcuts for you to play around with the conversations you have with the bot, so you don't have to, I guess, reset and restart the initial greeting every time. So what I mean is, say for example, you go into the emulator, which is actually the section where you could play around with your bot and see if it's working or not. And say I say hi, it tells me that this bot is meant to show me photographs of Mars, of the Mars rover. Show me photographs of the Mars rovers that are active on Mars. And I want to test and see if it will actually work. Say yes, I want to interact with Curiosity and see pictures of Curiosity. It asks me which camera direction I want to see. Say I want to see the back camera. As you can see, it shows me a picture of Curiosity rover's back camera on Mars. And say I have an issue and I can't get the picture to load quite correctly, and I'm figuring out why that isn't working. Well, instead of constantly resetting the conversation and going back to this part of the conversation, you could just use the testing section to basically fast track your way over here and make sure that everything is working fine without having to, again, reset everything and say hi again, yes, Curiosity, back camera, if that makes sense. And now finally, there's the configuration section. This is it's the final section, and this allows you to add your bot's information, personalize its image, its name, and all things related to its identity. And you can even provide your details over here for identification purposes. Now, what I just covered was the main elements of Botpress's main menu and Botpress's bot builder menu. And this is, again, a very basic overview of our interface. I didn't cover all of our menus, all of our sections. If you want more detailed information on all of this, you can actually go ahead and check out our developer's guide, which is available in the description down below. We provided you with a link. And you can actually also go to our forum section if you want to interact with people and ask a specific question, or in our comments down below. And finally, you can go on to our website at botpress.com, botpress.com, and we have everything you need. Whether you want to learn more about NLU, NLP, we have blogs on that. Whether you actually want to contact sales or do anything else, it's all on our website. And I hope this video helped you. Thank you so much for downloading Botpress. We'll see you again on another video. Have a great day. Bye.